Yo, what up, man? So, lo and behold, um, the manosphere is under siege, under attack, yet again, um, by some scholarly, um, alleged black male. And I hope you guys can see and understand what's going on here. Pull up on me tomorrow. I'm gonna be doing a panel on this because we're gonna talk about a couple things. We're gonna talk about this. We're gonna talk about the brother that just got executed. A couple of things. Again, bro, like I said, my platform isn't even, really black female centered. It's not the, black men, black women's, black women's haters club. No, that's not what it's about. Of course, I'm gonna, speak about it and speak to it when necessary when I see it. But again, a man's main focus in life shouldn't be a woman. Period. All right. If you own your purpose, you're a man of means. You're a man of stature. The women are gonna come, and as every man knows, a woman is gonna be a headache at some point in time. All right. She's never gonna be, all rainbows and champagne and wonderful things all the time. She's a female. Not 90% of the time she don't know what she want, and then when she do know what she wants, she's gonna change her mind 5 minutes later. Okay, but off of that, to the dude at hand, the task at hand. I'm not gonna name him. You're talking about. Again, you can look at this guy from his appearance. This is what happens when brothers feel left out. Okay, when you don't get the respect as a man, just up front, be it your appearance, be it your demeanor, be it um, your vibe, whatever it may be, um, uh, you lash out. Because again, if you understand psychology, everybody wants to be accepted. All right, when a person becomes a sociopath or psychopath, it's usually due to some type of feeling of isolation or being outcasted or something like that. And so you resort to being on your own and extreme measures to, you know, express that rage you have inside. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't um, discuss it and get that out amongst your peers. So you take it out upon other things or people to release all that stress and tension. So what this brother gets to do is he gets to use the scholar tag because I know he has a master's at least. I think he's a professor. So once you put oh well, I'm smart, so I can say this. I know what I'm talking about. Even though a lot of what he used was conjecture, happenstance, you can never ever ever prove that the guy he described did what he did off the strength of watching a couple of YouTube videos. Come on, man. All right. That's like when they used to say, oh, the Columbine kids were, they killed everybody in school because of video games. Video games. No, man, no. Okay? I'm not gonna fucking play Call of Duty today and then just think I'm gonna be able to walk up on the motherfucker and, shoot him in the face and he's gonna respawn 10 minutes later, especially an adult. No. It's an adult man. He had mental issues and mental problems and he didn't seek the proper help. Okay? Either way. As usual, when black men come together to voice our opinions, voice our grievances, it's going to be an issue. And I hope you guys understand this, that, black men are like Leonidas in the 300. Okay? Everybody looks at you as these overpowered, over aggressive, over sexualized, super masculine beings. So if too many of you get together, what's going to happen? All right. That's why you had the structure they had for the slavery and everything back in the day. And even here in the modern workplace, or, in modern society, hey, there's too many of y'all niggas gathering around. Oh, that's loitering. Y'all need to break that shit up. You need to disperse, going about your way. Because if you get too many of these big buck BABG type individuals, who's gonna break them apart? You know what I'm saying? Other than a zookeeper. These big brolic Debo and Debo ass niggas. Huh? Who's gonna do that? Okay? So by all means, man, you have to take it as, I say take it as a compliment more than you take offense. Because that lets us know, bro, we are being heard. We're definitely being heard. We do have an influence. And we're doing far more better than good. I've heard the conversations, man. Shout out to Black Brain Trust, shout out to MOT, shout out to even Anchorman, shout out to Obsidian, shout out to O'Shea. I've heard, no matter all the crazy beefs and stuff that goes on in the manosphere, these dudes give literal life gems to the younger generations that weren't given to us. Okay? Myself, especially when it comes to women. Okay, we're preparing these young black boys that don't have fathers, that don't have even an uncle or any type of positive male role model in his life. Okay? Who's going to be raised with a mother who 9 times out of 10 isn't the ideal parent in an impoverished situation. She don't know anything about manhood. She don't even know how to pick the proper man. And as soon as her son becomes 18 years old, if he doesn't have a D1 scholarship, or he doesn't, he's the next up and coming rapper, she's gonna kick him out into the world, and he's gonna have to defend for himself. Okay? That's what's gonna happen. And without having this online barbershop, as they've coined it, right? Without having this for these young brothers to come into, I mean, like, man, this the shout out to the dude, I think, what's his name? The Hammer dude, who this dude was at school with athletic scholarship. He and he just always talks about this one girl that broke his heart, that fucked him over, whatever, all these other things, right? Just did this, just really, really hurt him. And he just can't fucking let it go. He doesn't see why she chose the drug dealing dude that did exactly what he told her she was going to do. Drag her down, get her pregnant. She had dropped out of school, messed her whole life up. And he just, why did she choose this dude instead of me? And more often than not, man, without a dude to put you on game and tell you, that shit'll torment you for years. But you got brothers, even the ones that are extremely harsh and blunt. It's like, bro, she did you a favor. Okay? She did you a favor. You are the prize, brother. You're still in college. You're on your purpose. You're a collegiate athlete. So that means your school is paid for. You're gonna get out of school without any type of debt. Stay on your purpose, man. And I think he's actually studying to be, if not an aeronautical engineer, I know he's definitely in the engineering field. So by all means, man, you're on the right track. And what we don't are never told by women, because women have what? The sisterhood. The sisterhood never ever exposes itself, and never not even to each other, and definitely not to the men. These women won't even tell their sons the right thing, because if they tell their sons the ways of the woman, that means their sons will begin to look at them and pull the curtain back on them. How many of us, man, have grown up with a mom that, you know what I'm saying, you calling your dad to get school shoes, get school clothes, and this and that, and so on and so forth, and he does it, but he still tells you, he's like, hey, man, why the hell am I paying y'all and still got to get y'all school clothes and this, that, and the other when I'm giving you motherfucking X amount of dollars in child support a month? And then you finally get to the point of where you're a teenager, you're like, hey, Well, why are we getting any of this money? Why are we getting this child support money? Oh, I gotta pay bills. All I got. Well, wait a minute. Child support is for the child, not for your bills. You're gonna have bills anyway. You're gonna have rent regardless. Okay? So if you're gonna have bills and rent regardless, why in the hell is my child support going towards spending that? As a fucking parent, you're supposed to have those bare necessities provided for. And then, oh, don't you question me about this? This ain't your money. This my no. It's like, yes, it is. That's what I'm the child. But I digress. Okay. So all in all, man, we're gonna really get into this tomorrow, man. We're gonna get down deep in the in the nitty gritty, in the mud, and we're gonna dissect this thing, man. We're gonna pull it apart. Because we really, really need to have the convo about this, man. And we need to shine a light on this dude. Just like, and again, that's what I'm saying. He's one man. I mean, we just had two professors, two doctors that brought the whole manosphere out the other day. And he didn't mention that at all. His article was actually published after that happened. Shout out to Dr. Johnson and Dr. Curry. Okay? But again, I tell people all the time, man, and I did this, and I tried to post a comment on his article, but being that the form he used, you have to have so many posts or whatever before you can post public things, so I couldn't. And I just said this simple analogy. I say, hey, look, man, if all I showed you was the highlights of Michael Jordan missing shots, fouling people, the couple of fights he got in, like Reggie Miller, who else was it? I think the Detroit Pistons. I had footage of the practice somehow when he punched Steve Kerr in the face, and just all of his mistakes. And you never ever saw him play during his time in live action. What would you think about Michael Jordan? I'm like, damn, this dude's over. How is this dude the GOAT? How is he this great thing and so on and so forth, whatever. Again, man, if that's all you're going to talk about or the manosphere, it's real easy to make us look like villains. It's really easy to make us look like, a hate group. But by all means, like I said, shout out to Michael Jordan, who has a documentary coming out later on this year. We have to make sure that the best of us gets shown, man. And that's why I say we have to be extremely, extremely careful and walk that tightrope. I'm not saying sell out. I'm not saying go soft. I'm not saying, give these bitches a pass. I'm not saying any of these things. I'm just saying, bro, we're too intelligent. We're too smart to fall for the trap that's being set. And I know we all see the trap that's being set. This is how gaslighting works, okay? This is how the pickpocket, finds out where everybody's wallet is. There's a pickpocket around us. Somebody's stealing wallets. And everybody, what? You tap the pocket that your wallet's in. So now the pickpocket knows where to go for. Right? That's what's happening, man. People are so easy and so ready to fall for the Jedi mind trick, especially when it comes to the black man. All right? And especially when it's a black man that's saying this is wrong. That's villainizing, that's villainizing his own. So by all means, man, I'm not going to beat this dead horse. I'll pull up on me tomorrow, and we're going to hop into this thing, man. And as always, that's it on that one. I'll catch you on the next one.